No, you're perfect. You got to be early. What school you go to? Nice, Kelly. You're a Golden State fan, huh? We're gonna get started in about 10 minutes. Okay? This is my partner right here, Justin and Jason.
What's up, buddy? How we doing?
Cool. What's up, Jay?
What's going on, sir?
I muted you.
Hey, I signed my son up, but I didn't get his email address and all that stuff in there yet. So I just got him sitting next to me right now.
Bring your son to work day, huh?
I want to get him in the program. I just didn't. So after I went through the PayPal, I didn't know how to. It took me to the Fresh Ed, and I didn't know how to put his email address and all that other stuff in.
Okay. No, we good.
Say hi. You know the ball.
Hey, bro.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man? What's your name?
Julian.
Julian?
Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you, Julian.
Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna unmute everybody for the intro.
Hi.
What's up, little Deuce?
What's up?
What's going on, man? I've been seeing you out there balling.
Yep.
You're gonna listen.
I'm gonna listen.
Are you gonna listen in today?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna get started here in about 7 minutes.
Okay.
I see you got that lacrosse thing going, man. You about to go to Harvard.
Yep. I wanna go to North Carolina.
Okay. That's what's up. They got you gonna get them free Jordans. You go there. You go there. Seagrass, what part of California you live in, bro?
Oceanside.
Oceanside? Okay, cool. What is that close to?
Gonzo?
Like what big city? Like LA, San Diego? Okay. So you by Diego. Okay, cool. What sports you play?
Football, basketball, and soccer.
Awesome.
Mainly football, though.
Awesome. You're playing football, so you getting ready. Are you guys doing 7-on-7 and stuff right now? Are you guys doing 7-on-7 and stuff right now?
No, not yet. But right now, I'm just going to the gym to get ready. I'm doing conditioning on the weekends.
Okay. What position you play?
Huh?
What position you play?
I play defensive tackle, halfback, and middle back.
Hey, they got you on the D line? Okay. So who's your favorite player then?
Von Miller.
Vaughn? You a Vaughn guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at you with that, man. You're one of my favorite players too.
My mom said I should have said that you were my favorite player, though. So.
It's okay. Nah, because I'm not even my own favorite player. You know, so my favorite player is right now, Brandon Marshall. I love Adrian Peterson. I love Vaughn. Who else do I love? I'm missing somebody. I love Gronk. Those are my guys. those are my guys. Did you get a chance to fill out the questionnaire and everything? Did you already do all that stuff? Perfect. All right, great. Good. What about you, dudes? Who's your dudes?
Huh?
Who's your favorite players?
My favorite player in football is Odell Beckham Jr., Cam Newton, and that's really all. And Antonio Brown.
Antonio. Lil Jason, what about you, bro?
Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell.
That's my guy.
Oh,
Le'Veon.
Yeah.
That's my guy right there, Le'Veon. All right, about 5 more minutes, man. We're going to give you guys 5 more minutes, and then we're going to get this thing rolling. Who's your favorite player, Justin?
Gronk's always kind of cool. Brady, how can you go wrong with Brady, too? Mr. Clutch.
Okay, Brady. I love Brady. See, Greg, you're not a big Brady fan, huh?
I don't think anyone really is.
I like Brady. He's a winner.
Yeah, a winner. But is he good at winning? Or is it just things that happen that make him win?
Okay. So you feel like he's a system guy.
He's a product of Belichick.
Okay, so who's your favorite team then? Is it the Broncos?
Yeah.
So you're a California guy that loves the Broncos.
Not even a Chargers fan, huh? Like, you living out there?
No one's a Chargers fan. If they win something, I'm behind that, but they ain't winning anything.
Yeah.
No San Diego team is.
Yeah. No, my boy just left there. Danny Woodhead. He went to school out here where I'm from. He just signed with Baltimore. So he's out too.
All right, 2 more minutes, y'all. We're gonna get this thing started. I'll be right back. I need to go take a pee break real quick. I'll come right back and then let's get it popping.
Do it.
All right.
Mommy, what is that?
There's someone else that's on here that just got on.
I can't see it.
Mommy, play football?
Hmm.
What did they do to talk to me about?
Hold on. Can you figure out how to mute it?
Turn down.
Can you figure it out? Or turn the video on?
That's it.
I mean, I don't know how to mute it.
All right, cool. I'm gonna put can you go to get gallery view?
And what?
Can you turn over to gallery view? There we go.
Oh.
Okay, well, I think we should get started. I'm sure guys will be coming in late. We all have definitely been late before, so how we go. And I guess we have to. This is our first day. We're gonna have to just bear with it. As you guys already know, I know most of you guys already in here since you were babies, actually. So I'm Bo Scaife. I'm from Denver, Colorado. Played high school at Mullen High School. Got a scholarship at University of Texas. Played there with a bunch of great athletes, a bunch of guys that went to the NFL. Graduated from Texas after we won the Rose Bowl. Played in the NFL for 8 years. Crazy experience. If you guys have ambitions of playing in the NFL, I hope you guys do, because it's an amazing experience. And this is one of the reasons why we wanted to create this program for guys like you, for the young guys like you, to help you guys get the tools and the experience and the resources you guys need to be successful on the field throughout your career. So starting at a young age, learning the tools and the skills and the things that the pros are doing to help them, to help you guys, be successful on the field. For me, I had a lot of failures, growing up and coming up. I wasn't always a good student. Therefore I would suffer and I wouldn't get to play as much as I want to because my dad was taking me off the field. So that was a huge thing for me, was finding a way to do good in school to make sure that I could play football each and every week because I love football.
You want to talk?
So also one of the things that was huge for me was, just loving the game. So that was one of my big attributes. I think that helped me be successful was loving the game, and everything that I dealt with, all the failures and stuff that I dealt with, injuries, certain situations that came up in my life because of the game of football and because I love football so much, it allowed me to get through those things, just like it's going to allow you guys to get through those things. So things that you guys might endure throughout your athletic journey and throughout, growing up, your love for the game and your love for football is going to help keep you focused, and so you could push through those tough times that you guys are going to definitely face. So I got to play I was drafted in the 6th round, pick 178. I had a bunch of injuries in college, so my stock dropped a whole lot. They don't really like guys who have injury records. So all you guys do your best to stay healthy, please, okay? So they don't hold that against you. But I was drafted in the 6th round, pick 178 to the Tennessee Titans. I played there the majority of my career. They franchised me twice. If you guys know what that means, the franchise tag is when they give you the top 5 salary average of the guys at your position. So, you said Vaughn was your favorite player, C. Graves. He was the franchise. The Broncos are the ones they franchised him a year ago. So I was fortunate enough to get that franchise tag. It was a really, really cool big deal because it shows your team, values you and honors you. So that was super, super cool. I think the greatest thing about playing in the NFL and being able to, be there for a long time was just being able to play with just superstar athletes all the time. It's amazing to come to work and come to practice every single day and to see, guys like Randy Moss or Chris Johnson or, Steve McNair, Vince Young, just those kind of guys, just to name a few. And then to play against the Peyton Mannings, the Tom Brady's, the Gronkowski's, the Ray Lewis's of the world. And I think that's probably the most amazing experience that I ever took from the NFL besides, just living my dream, is the athletes and the guys that I got to play against. It was amazing. I always tell this story that, my rookie year, I was able to play against Deion Sanders. He was my idol growing up. And I got to play against him. He played for Baltimore at the time. I remember us playing in the game, and I was grabbing his arm the whole game, just to touch him. I wanted to be able to touch this guy, and I was even asking him for his shoes and jerseys, after the game. So that was an amazing point for me to be able to play in the NFL. Just so you already know, C. Graves, so you recognize everybody. The guy with the big, bald, shiny head is Justin. So he's one of the organizers and assistant coaches, we call him. And then the guy down here on the left is Jason Stover. I played with him in high school, so we all have sports experience. And then I know you see Jeray right here. She was a track star and a soccer star in college at Oklahoma State. So everyone has athletic experience. So I think everyone is going to be able to contribute and help all of us on this journey. The reason why we created this was to help you young guys not make some of the same mistakes that we made, and to give you guys the tools and the resources that you need to be successful on the field. And learning those things at an early age is going to help you be better faster. So you're not going to have to make certain mistakes that you're going to see other kids make because you already know better, which is definitely a huge thing for you. One of the hardest parts of my career was seeing those guys and my friends, and you guys are going to witness this too in your own life. And Justin and Jason, I know you guys can attest to this. growing up, we see so many guys who were such great athletes, but they threw away all their talent and all their opportunities because they made bad mistakes or they made some decisions that they should have made, and they, whether they got kicked out of the team, got kicked out of school, or kicked out of the league, something bad, and they broke some rules. So we're here to help you guys not make those mistakes, help you guys be on the straight and narrow, and so you guys can be successful in your sports. I think, doing all this stuff online was the best way for me to give you guys opportunities to the guys that you like. So, as this program grows, who knows what we're going to see in there. You guys mentioned, you like Vaughn, you like Odell, you like, Le'Veon Bell. I could totally see us having these guys coming to these programs and showing up to these classes, one day so we can actually interact and talk with them. And, that's going to be my responsibility, is to get you guys to be able to interact with some of the guys that you guys look up to and some of your idols. I think one of the biggest benefit to you guys and what I want you guys to get out of this the most is for you to have a place to come and discuss and ask questions or about things that you guys might be dealing with, whether it's at school, on the field, with your classmates, with your teammates, whatever you might be dealing with. I want this to be a place where you guys can come and ask questions and know that you're going to get solutions and the right answers that you need. Maybe you're dealing with something with your parents or your coaches and you don't know how to react or what you should do. So I want you guys to be able to come here into the Playmakers United mentorship and be able to, discuss your issues or your problems or whatever you might be dealing with, and be able to get feedback and support from the other guys that are in the program. Does that sound good so far? Okay, cool. How this thing is gonna work, obviously this is the first one, and we expect a lot more people to show up in the following weeks, but we're gonna have these video chats 3 times a month, so once a week for 3 weeks out of the month. I don't know what days work best for you, but we'll have to, when we get more guys involved, we'll have to figure out what days work best, but 3 times a month. And then Justin's going to come on here in a minute, and he's going to talk about how we set up this online discussion forum, which is like our home room for the whole Playmakers United, where we'll put, we'll record all the videos, all the classes, so you guys can go in there, you guys create a profile, whatever you want, tell a little bit of stuff about yourself, and then you have access to all the classes. You'll have access to whatever videos, articles, or any other resources that we give you guys. You guys can find all that stuff in there. Sound good? You guys still follow me? Still good on that? Okay, cool. Things that you're gonna learn. The biggest things that you're gonna learn, besides having a trusted support group of professional athletes to kind of help you navigate through your life, is I think the best thing that we can give you guys is learning what the pros do and learning the things that work for them, and as well as the things that haven't worked. So, if you guys are middle school, high school, and you guys are still just coming into your own on the field as players. So it's going to be our job to give you guys the tools and the resources and things that have helped us work so you can apply them in your own life. What we expect from you guys, which we're already dropping the ball on that so far, Jay, is is for you guys to show up in class. So I automatically salute you guys who are here today about showing up. That's huge. I think that's going to be a big part, is showing up, listening, and then participating. So, we're going to be posing questions. We're going to be having discussions and stuff like that. And I want you guys to all feel comfortable and feel trusted enough with the group that you guys are able to participate and able to share things and not be nervous or worried about certain things. Obviously, some of us, might have to grow into that, but I think for the most part, everyone should be cool. We're not going to be digging too much into your personal life or nothing like that. But if there's things or questions that we raise, or maybe some small assignments or things that we ask of you guys, we just want you guys to participate. We talked about giving you guys rewards for participation, and those can be, we got a bunch of cool gear that we're giving away: hoodies, shorts, T-shirts, some gift cards, and some other special stuff that we'll be giving you guys that we can't tell you all about because they're surprises, but all that stuff will be coming through, guys and to the guys that we see participate. Sound good? Let me see what else we got. Also, the biggest advantage right now is that I want you guys to take advantage of is when we do have these guest mentors come on, these other guys who we're going to be bringing on and sharing their stories with, and the guys that we're going to be interviewing. I want you guys to make sure you just take advantage of that and feel free to ask these guys questions that you might be pondering on, things that you might be thinking about that maybe something happened to you that day, or maybe something happened to you, a week ago, or on the field at practice or in the classroom. Ask those guys and ask these pro guys these questions so you can get the answers you need and see how they would have dealt with those situations. That's what they're here. We're here to give you guys that information that you need to make good decisions. Basically, that's what it's all about, making good decisions on and off the field. And that's how you're going to become a great player. More so off the field because, life throws so much stuff at us, but so it's important that we just continue to make good decisions in our lives on a daily basis. And that's how big things happen to us. When you keep compounding good decisions one after another, good things are going to happen to you no matter what you do. So whether you're playing football, basketball, soccer, whether you're, working a job or whatever, that everyone who makes good decisions, good things are going to happen to you. You guys still with me? Not cool. Jay, you want to go into the discussion real quick?
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah. Hey, like Bo said, my name is Justin. Just to tell you a brief bit about me. I played football in college, both at the 1AA, Division 1AA level and Division 2 level. So, been kind of at the big time college level. So I definitely kind of know a lot of the stuff that you guys are going to go through, especially working your way up as you mature and get through middle school and high school. Definitely been there and done that, the recruiting process, all that. So definitely here as a resource for you guys too, and definitely reach out with any questions or anything you think I might be able to help you with. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share my screen here for a second, and that's going to show you guys what the forum looks like. Does everybody see the Playmakers United forum class? If you don't, say something in the chat screen just so we can check that out and see what we got. But okay, looks like everybody sees it. So everyone's going to get a link following the meeting within the next day or so. That's going to give you instructions and the opportunity to go in and create your own username and password to get into this forum. It's specific to your class. So only people that are in your class and are participating with you guys have access to this area. So it's all password protected. It's all secure. So you don't have to worry about, somebody who's not in the class getting to this information. So if you ask a question about, something going on in school or whatever, only the people that are in this class can see it. So you don't have to worry about that being public, beyond those people. Once you create your username and password, this is basically your home screen for the class. So there's 4 main boards that you guys have and will have access to. And I'll kind of walk you through each one here to give you an idea of what each one is intended for. Homeroom is kind of the general posting area for the class. So as you have just a general topic, you just want to talk about something, you can certainly throw it into the homeroom area. You can see we have a code of conduct that's in there already, to give you the code of conduct. We'll show you how this works as well. So all the different topics will be listed here, and then you can click into each one and respond and communicate and get back and feedback that way. But everything in here just kind of it's homeroom. It's home study hall kind of everything just gets put in there from a general topic standpoint. The issue board is a little bit different. The issue board is designed for if you have a specific issue, you have a specific question, you need to know. Something went on in practice and you want to know has somebody else encountered that or how they handled it or whatever. Post it in the issue board, and that's where everybody will go and check to see. And if you have feedback on that, if somebody posts an issue and you've experienced that personally in your life, or you have some advice for it, some feedback, post it. I mean, like we said, we want the communication. We want the participation from everybody, helping each other out. The people, the moderators, the coaches and assistant coaches in Playmakers United are definitely going to be watching it and providing their feedback from their experiences as they've gone through in their careers. But don't be afraid if you've had something happen with you or you have some advice for somebody else, throw it in here and make sure you're participating and helping each other out, as part of the community. The class lessons and homework area is where you're going to find the recording. So we record each session that we do, and that's going to get posted into here after each session. So if you can't make the meeting for some reason, you can always come back in here and catch the recording and get caught up in what we talked about, and kind of what was discussed. Obviously, being in the live meeting is the most beneficial. And I think as we continue to move on, you'll see as we're talking with these guest mentors and some of the elite athletes that are in the game today, you're going to have a chance to interact with them, like Bo talked about. You can ask them questions. You can pick their brain on whatever you want, but that only happens in the live meeting. You can't do that when it's a recording and have them come back to you. So, being here is the most important during the live meetings. But if you do have to miss it, you can catch the recordings in this class lessons and homework. And then also, if we do have any worksheets or anything that's going to be beneficial for you guys to do on a certain topic, we're going to post those in there too, so you can kind of find all that information in there. The last little bit for you guys to be aware of right now is the library. The library is really going to be kind of just a gathering point and a resource for everybody. So whether it's a really good instructional video or it's a really good article about any aspect of sports or life on and off the field, we'll be putting that stuff in here to make you guys aware of it, so you have an opportunity to see it as well, and kind of just help spread the word of some of the good stuff that's out there. Really that's all the components of it. It's pretty simple but pretty impactful. And, like Bo said earlier, definitely the participation is what we're looking for. So, the more you participate, the more you're going to get out of it, and the more you're going to help everybody else get stuff out of it. And then this is just kind of where we see, who's participating and who's putting in that work.
Justin, can you show where they go and set up their profile and stuff?
Yeah. So right over here. So you'd have, the profile button, and then you can either view your profile or you can edit your profile. And when you edit your profile, you can do everything from your location, and then this is where you have your email, and you can adjust your passwords. You can set up your notifications in terms of when you get notified of what's going on. So if somebody mentions or starts a new topic, you can get a notification of that. So there you have all that control in here in your profile. You can add a photo, you can do kind of whatever you want, and that all gets done, right through here on this edit profile link right here.
And we're gonna send you guys the link in the email.
Yep, and then that'll get you in and help you create your profile. That'll create your username and password and all that stuff for you. Any questions about what we're looking at here with the forum? This is something you can go back to every day. It doesn't need to be just on class day. This is something you should be checking and looking at every day, communicating with people. So once we get into this, you can, you definitely should be able to, participate every day, or at least looking here to see what's new and what's happening in class. But yeah, we'll get you all set up here.
You guys have cell phones?
Oh yeah.
Y'all ain't got no, Jay, he ain't got no cell phone yet?
Yeah, he got an iPhone.
Okay.
We attached though, so anything that he's sending out, I can see on my phone too.
What about you, C. Graves? You got a phone?
Yeah, phone.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you could do all this stuff on your phone. It's just like it's basically like having a Facebook group. Basically, is what it's like having a Facebook group. So you guys can do all this stuff on your phone. Your notifications will come to your phone just like their text messages when people are talking inside the chats. So that's a huge thing for us. So you'll know when people are talking or they're posting stuff, which is good. And then you have access at any time to post whatever you guys want to. So take advantage of that. Justin will send you guys the link to everything after we get off this call, and then we'll put this first meeting into the group lessons for the other guys that missed it, so they can go back and they can see what we just talked about, so we don't got to keep reteaching it. I guess the last thing, just to wrap up this first session today, is I don't want to use the word homework because I know you guys already have tons of homework, but sometimes we're going to have like little small assignments. They might just be questions that we want you guys to answer, 1 or 2 questions to drive discussion. But today, the thing that we need you guys to do, and I don't know, Jay, if we've already sent you the survey and stuff like that, but the questionnaire, have little man fill out the questionnaire. See, Graves, you said you already filled out the questionnaire, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so the next thing you guys should do is just set up your profile in the Form B, what we just did, and then we'll be good to go. Sound good? You guys got any questions at all? Any questions? What do Sundays? See, guys, how does Sundays work for you? What days are good for you guys?
Sundays.
Yeah, Sundays.
Sundays are cool. Like this time is all right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, well, we'll shoot you. Make sure you guys check your emails. Okay, that's how we go until we get everyone until everyone creates a profile. We get everyone in the discussion forum. We got to email you guys all the information. So until you guys create your profiles, then we can talk to you guys inside the discussion forum, and all that stuff will work out better that way. All right, so we'll hit you guys up later on tonight or tomorrow with next week's class, and I'm sure we'll have a bunch of more people here next week. All right, guys?
All right.
All right, man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to help you guys get to where you guys want to go, man. We're going to have a lot of fun, I promise. All right, fellas.
All right.
Take care.
You too.
See you guys soon.